Today we have two tasty and terrific meaty samosas, a chicken cheese corn samosa and the classic keema samosa, as well as a guide to making easy samosa patties at home. Let's start with the samosa patties. These are made with refined flour or maida. To this we'll add in some salt and mix that through. Then we need a little oil to help with flavor and texture. Work that through before adding the water. Add water only a little at a time as you need. You want a smooth and firm dough. If you add too much water, don't worry. Just balance it out by adding a little more maida. If you can, then let this dough rest for 30 minutes under a damp cloth. Now to make the samosa patti, separate a small piece of dough and start to roll it thin. Use some flour to keep it from sticking to the rolling surface. Once you have a fairly even circle, then you can cut it in half. Now focus on one half at a time. Stretch it out a little with your rolling pin. It'll pull back a little bit. To make your samosa cone, hold the strip in both hands. Now using your thumb as an anchor, turn one side of the patti inwards, then straighten it upwards, and you've got yourself a cone. Then you use this little pocket to stuff your filling. Seal it by shutting these sides down. You can use water, egg wash, or a mixture of flour and water to seal it shut. While it's fairly straightforward to make your own samosa patties, there is no harm in using the frozen ones that are available in the market. They are high on value and convenience and will make perfect looking samosas every time. Our first samosa is the chicken cheese corn. We start by boiling the chicken in some water. Add some salt to this. Finally, add the chicken pieces one at a time. Let the water heat up a bit before shutting the pan with a lid. This chicken should boil for about 15 to 20 minutes or until it's no longer pink on the inside. Check to see if it's cooked by cutting off a piece. Remove the pieces if cooked. Allow the chicken to cool. You may save the stock to make a soup if you like. When cooled, shred the chicken into small pieces. If you are not cooking it immediately, ensure you wrap it in saran wrap to prevent it from getting dry. To make the filling, we start by heating some oil. When hot, add some crushed cumin seeds and let them sizzle. To prevent them from burning, add in the chopped onions quickly and saute on a medium flame until they are soft and translucent. Then add in the chopped ginger, you can even grate this, some chopped garlic for pungency, and chopped green chillies for heat. Saute this for about 2 minutes. Together, these ingredients form the basis of most Indian preparations. Finally, add in the star ingredient, corn. The corn adds some bite and sweetness to the filling. It should take about 4 to 5 minutes to cook and plump up. Then you can add in the masalas. Add some turmeric powder for that earthy flavor and red chilli powder for that spice. You may add in some red chilli flakes if you like your food hot. Cook your masalas well before adding anything else. Finally, add in some salt for seasoning. Taste to check for the amount. Next, add in your shredded chicken and mix to coat it evenly in the mixture. If you feel like your chicken is dry, add in a little water or some chicken stock to moisten it. Be careful not to add too much as the filling must be completely dry. We want a little bit of crunch in the filling, for which we'll chop up some capsicum. These go great with corn. Be careful not to cook them because we want them to stay crispy. Taste your filling and add in some more salt if needed. Let this cool completely before adding the cheese. Cheese typically contains salt, so taste as you add. Stir your mixture well until everything is incorporated. If your filling has become too salty, add in some more chopped capsicum to balance it out. You may even use this filling to grill yourself a delicious sandwich or make a roll if you prefer to eat healthier. Using a brush, moisten your samosa patties. As shown before, just hold your samosa patti in both hands and then turn the patti inwards and make a cone. Add in your delicious filling and seal the edges using a mixture of flour and water. Our next samosa, the Kheema Samosa, is a meat lover's treat. To make the filling, we start by heating oil in a pan. When hot, we add in the chopped onions and saute them until they are soft and translucent. Next, add in the chopped ginger and chopped garlic. Stir the mixture well for 1 to 2 minutes or till the aromas release. Now add the chopped green chilies. We'll use some finely minced mutton for this recipe. You can use chicken or lamb if you like. When buying minced meat, be careful to check the cuts being used for your mince. You should ideally try to get freshly minced meat. Sprinkle with some salt. Then add the red chilli powder, turmeric powder and garam masala. Many people also add the garam masala in the end. They say this makes the dish more fragrant. To cook your meat, add water to the pan. This will take nearly 30 to 40 minutes to cook. You can cover it to cook it faster. You want all the water to dry out. Once cooked, set it aside and let it cool completely. Now chop up some spring onions. Use the whites and the green stalks. We'll add the spring onions to the mixture for that extra crunch. As shown before, just hold your samosa pattis in both hands, then turn the patti inwards and make a cone. Add in your delicious filling and seal the edges using water or a mixture of flour and water. Sealing and refrigerating your samosas for about 30 minutes or more helps them to set and dries up any moisture. Heat up some oil for deep frying. The oil should be very hot, otherwise the samosa will absorb more and become oily. Add one samosa to check if the oil is hot. If hot, add in the rest of your samosas and cook until they are crispy and turn a beautiful golden. Remove your golden brown samosas and place them on paper towels to drain the excess oil. Your scrumptious non-veg samosas, 2 ways, fresh from the Glamrs kitchen, are ready to be served with your favorite green chutney or some ketchup. Dig in. And thank you for watching.